Good afternoon. That's a good start. I'm Jimmy James. You're watching Catch It Live first. Little bit later than advertised. Nothing to do with us. We were here on time. In fact, we were early today. Then we get a delayed start due to, would you believe it, rain in Barbados. But the ground staff have done a fantastic job. So the players are now out on the pitch and the anthems are being sung. Before we get into the cricket, let's give a quick shout out to our stream sponsor, jalexpetproducts.co.uk. Use the promo code Jimmy James and get a 5% discount off all online orders. Sean's there waiting to dispatch your goods. If you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and click that notifications bell. Then you can keep abreast of what we've got coming up. Plenty of good sport for you. No spoilers on the channel either, so if you're trying to keep away from a result, we won't be spilling the beans. What we're watching is what we talk about. So today, that's going to be England playing Scotland, the old rivals. And it's uncanny that they've never played each other before. But there you go. I was shocked to hear that as well. The English national anthem is still being played. Turning out my battery's got to go then, didn't it? Just going to do a quick run through the team. So start with England. We've got Salt, Butler, Jacks, Burstow, Brooks, Ali, Livingston, Jordan, Archer, Rashid, and Wood. Scotland go with Munsey, Jones, McMullen, Berrington, Cross, Lesk, Greaves, Watt, Saul, Wheel, and Curry. There's your lineups. As I said, head to head is nothing. No T20 games been played. I've got head to head one day international matches. The last time they played was 2018. Scotland won by 6 runs. Before that, that was in 2015. England won by 119 runs. And the 2 previous meetings were won by England. But like I said, nothing in the T20. So this is going to be a bit of a novelty match. Let's just get the chat up as well. Don't forget to leave a comment in the chat, by the way. We will be answering. Let us know who you think's going to be winning. Just got to up the bit rate on the stream. Bear with us 1 second. Right, I think that should have sorted out that problem. Right. Just for the last little bit of housekeeping, Scotland won the toss and elected to bat. But obviously, I think when the toss took place, it hadn't started raining. So they may well regret that now. But We've got... So Munsey's going to take the first delivery, I think, there. Who's going to open the... Is it going to be Wood or is it going to be... Is it going to be Joffrey Archer? Let's have a look. Looks like it. Is it going to be Mark Wood? He's just sorting his run out. His run up, sorry. Puts his marker down. He's got the ball in hand. Looks like it is going to be Wood to open a bowling for England. We've got everything set now. It's going dark outside. I'm going to have to put the light on in a minute if this carries on. "55 minutes late, but there we go." Wood into Munsey. Tries yorking him on leg, stump just going down leg there, but that's a quick ball to start with from Wood. And a little bit of... It was actually in swing because Munsey's a left-hander, but right on the pads there. Almost yorked him first ball. Might have got a little bit of an inside edge, actually. That's going to be... any right-handers there will be taking notice for sure. Wood runs in again. Steaming in. Munsey waits. Onto his pad again. Wood falls over. That'll just be a single. Short fine leg just tickled to him off the pad, so that'll be a bye. Not good that Wood... I know Wood does fall over, but always worrying whenever he does that. So he's targeting Munsey's pads. So there was no... I thought he got a run there, but obviously he didn't. Scotland still nil. No runs for no wickets. Just wondering what's happened there because nothing's updated. Wood into Jones this time, punches it down the ground, pitching it up again. That'll be a single. So Munsey back on strike, and that'll be Scotland 2. Two for none. Everything's gone slow here on... it's not us. We are bang on stream. Wood in again. Clubbed. Stand and deliver. Munsey, he just stood his ground there and clubbed it from outside off back to long on, and that'll be 4. Stand and deliver, young man, and he did. Right over mid-on with some power, and what a good shot. That'll certainly give the young man some confidence. 2 balls left in this over. Wood runs in again. Munsey pulls this one, but onto the onside. That'll be a dot ball. Didn't time it. Scotland 6 for none. 1 ball left in this first over from Wood. He runs in. Pitches it on a decent length. And Munsey just drops it to the offside for another dot ball. Good opening over there from Scotland. I'm assuming Jofra Archer's going to be bowling this second over. Yeah, it is going to be Archer. He's going to start his first over shortly. He's going to be bowling to Jones. A good old Scottish name there, if you're Welsh. One over gone. Power play in effect. Archer running in. Jones raises his bat. Archer short of a length outside off stump. Punch through the covers. That'll be a couple to Scotland. Got his hand to it, the fielder, but took most of the pace off it, but couldn't stop. A back foot punch through the covers. Bounced just before him, in fairness. Scotland 8 for none. Jones still on strike. Archer runs in. Similar ball to the last one. Similar shot to the last one, only this time it misses the fielder at cover. And that'll be another couple. Didn't quite time it well enough to get to the boundary. But plays it low, no chance of a catch there. Good shot from Jones. Great view there overhead of Barbados. Archer in. Similar ball again. Similar shot again, only this time it's middled and creamed forward through the covers. He had 2 practice shots at it and he finally nailed the third one. A little bit more width on this delivery, trying to tempt Jones, and he'll regret doing that now because it was hit firmly off the middle through the covers. Nobody's stopping that. Scotland 14 for none. Jones is already up to 9 from 4 deliveries. 8 off this first 3 balls of the over for Archer as he runs in again. Same delivery, but this time Jones just lets it go through to the keeper, not being tempted now. You can see what Archer's doing. He's trying to tempt Jones into playing a little bit of a false shot. But not tempted on that occasion. No need to rush it this stage. Already 8 off the over and still 2 balls to go in it. Quite a bit of cloud around. Needs to stay away. Archer ball slightly wider again. And Jones doesn't follow it. He kind of had a little bit of a half-hearted waft at it, but not a committed shot, so through to the keeper it goes. 1 ball left in this over, 8 scored from it already. Scotland at 14 for none. Yeah, the cloud is coming over again. The ground staff looking nervous. Archer runs in. Oh dear. Jones has gone for a stand and deliver shot. Actually had no control over it. It went over the keeper's head high and landed between the keeper and third man. So there's Yeah, just watching a replay there. The ball was on him before he could play the shot, and it dropped about 10 metres away from Mark Wood, who was coming round from third man. Archer's got his hands on his hips. That's 16 for none for Scotland from 2 overs. Jones is on 11 from 7 deliveries. Muncie, who's ready to take strike, he's on 4 from 5 deliveries. And straight into the attack after 1 over comes Moeen Ali. Wonder what the thinking is there. England have got a pretty standard split field there. Muncie waits for Ali, pulls it full length outside leg stump, tries to punch it through covers but doesn't time it well. Straight to the fielder. Ali comes in, tries drifting this one towards the pads on the leg side, and that's just swept for 4. Nothing, no drama there for Muncie at all. Ali tried aiming at the pads there, and Rashid is round the corner at short fine leg, but it was wide of him. Raced away for 4. Oh. Ali comes in, pitches it outside off stump. It turns and bounces, and Muncie manages to keep it out. Not a lot of control on the shot, and it goes. He'll get a single out of that. I think it came off his glove actually. And just dropped short of short third man, who's in a kind of catching position. Scotland 21 for none from 2 overs and 3 deliveries. That'll be encouraging, that though, for Ali. Jones is on strike now. Takes a step back and punches it through to mid-on just for a single. Didn't try and hit it too hard. But there was some turn and bounce on the previous ball for Ali. Munsey's on strike. 2 deliveries left in this over. England are going to put a slip in after that last delivery Munsey faced. Nothing wrong with the ball from Ali there. Pitched up onto the middle stump, but swept T20 fashion by Munsey to the leg side for 4. Just had a big stride, planted the right foot and swept across it. Deep square legs, nobody there, and races to the boundary. Final ball of the over. Ali to Munsey. Tries a similar shot, but over. Tries to hit that one a little bit straighter. Doesn't time it though. Got to be a dot ball. You feel frustrated with that one, Munsey. But a good over again. Scotland 26 for none. 3 overs gone. Munsey's on 13 from 10. Jones is on 12 from 8. Just hoping this rain blows over. Well, it's not raining, but the rain clouds. Good crowding, that's for sure. Certainly different from the game we watched yesterday. Sri Lanka and South Africa. Archer comes into Jones. Plays it line and length and just tickled down to third man for a single. A little bit of pace out of that delivery, did Archer. Went down at 75 miles an hour. Just showing the groundsmen again there. They're all looking up at the sky. Archer coming into Munsey. Scotland on 27 for none. Archer, good line, good length. Good defence there from Munsey though. Just pushes it back to the bowler. Back up at 91 miles per hour there for Archer. Scotland 27 for none. Don't forget to let us know in the chat what you're thinking. Archer into Munsey. Pitches it on leg stump. Clipped away for a single. Deep square leg. Fields that after one bounce. Into Jones, good line, good length. Didn't bounce too much and very little footwork from Jones, and it just playing a miss. Went through to Butler. Bangs on the seam, a little bit of dust when it bounced. Didn't pick up off the pitch like Jones was expecting there. Two balls left in this over. Scotland 28 for none. Archer into Jones. Slower ball again. Wide of off stump. Can't miss the fielders, so that'll be a dot ball. Not trying to take the leather off the ball there, Jones. Just trying to place it. Archer's tempting him outside, out hoping he's going to have a bit of a wild shot, but he's not falling for it at the minute, Jones. Bit of pressure on this last ball though, because he's only been two off the over. Archer in. Pitches it shorter, right at Jones, and hits him on the... I think it hit his helmet, actually. That'll be a dot ball. It was the ball didn't move like it hit the bat, so I'm assuming it was his helmet. It wasn't. It was his gloves. And the ball that would have been out if it had gone closer to Butler. It went too far to Butler's right, so no chance of a catch. But yeah, initially I thought that was off his lid. That's the end of the over. 4 overs gone. Scotland 28 for none. Munsey on 14 from 12. Jones on 13 from 12. There's a breeze. There's a breeze in Barbados and you can see the heat haze. So I just hope that them rain clouds can drift on by. Mark Wood is got a ball in hand now. He runs into Munsey. Pulls it short and a bouncer and too short, too high, that's a wide. Poor from Wood, that, poor. Wood comes in again. Munsey waits. Pitches this one on his pads. How is that, says Mark Wood. Pitched outside leg. No run from there. The ball didn't go anywhere. I think that was more hope than anything from Wood. Definitely pitched outside leg stump. Yeah, closer than it looked actually. Would have probably hit middle and leg, but pitched outside leg stump. And seeing as a shot was played, no chance of an LBW being given there. As Wood comes in again. Bit of a slower ball, driven through cover by Munsey. Don't think it'll quite get to the boundary. Didn't time it perfectly. He'll get a couple there though. Scotland will move on to 31. 31 for none. Wood comes into Munsey again. Munsey stands and delivers to a pitched up ball. Butler gets underneath it and that'll be out. Munsey stood and delivered there, and unfortunately I think the pace, oh, it's a no ball. It's a no ball. Munsey lives to strike another day. So, yeah, he stood and delivered. The pace caught him out, and as he tried head back, drive it, and we're just seeing a replay now. Oh, it's a good inch over. A good inch or 2 inches over. But, yeah, the pace caught him out there, and the ball went down towards fine leg, but it went so high that Butler was able to run back and catch it himself. Unfortunately, a no ball from Wood. Frustrating. Wood comes in again. Free hit. Goes through to... had a big swipe at that Munsey, but it just went through to Butler, the keeper. Good line and length, and couldn't make contact with it. No bounce there at all. Wood comes in again. Munsey took all the pace off it and just pushed it into cover for a quick single. Scotland 33 for none. So far this over, we've had a wide and a no ball, so still 2 balls left. Jones is on strike now. Let's see what he can do. As Wood steams in, takes a step to his leg side, pushes it through to mid off. That'll just be a single. Final delivery of this over. A little bit slower. He cut that one. Aimed at the pads there of Jones and Munsey it was actually. And he kind of didn't pick it up at first, but manages just to drop the ball in front of him. I thought there may be a chance for a caught and bowled there. But he took all the pace off it, did the batsman. That's the end of Wood's over, an eventful over there with a wide and a no ball. And then obviously a free hit. Scotland, 34 for none. Five overs gone. It's going to be Jordan now with ball in hand. He's going to be bowling to Jones. The rain's staying away at the minute. Jones runs in. Good line, good length. Punch to mid on. That'll be a dot ball fielded by Harry Brook. There's a definite strong breeze now. Jordan in again. Good line, good length. Pulled by Jones. He's put it onto the roof. They'll need another ball, I'm sure. Nothing really wrong with that ball from Jordan, but Jones just stood, delivered, and smashed it over deep. 87 metres for the six. It's gone out of the stadium. Deep mid-wicket. Yeah, a new bag of balls comes on the pitch, because you won't be finding that one. He timed that beautifully, and like I said, it wasn't a bad ball by Jordan. It was just well dispatched. It was a little bit short, and it was there to be hit, but blimey, he didn't half strike that well. Just leaned back and swung it straight off the middle. He's put a big hole in a solar panel that's on the roof as the ball hit it and then carried on out of the ground. Jordan again with a slower delivery this time outside off stump, but Jones reads it well and just flat bats it through cover for 4. Ten off the over so far and still 3 balls to be bowled. Scotland move on to 44 for none. It was just that flat batted slash through cover. It was a wide delivery from Jordan. Let's see what he does here. Takes the pace off it again, bowls it just outside off stump, short of a length, and this one's hiked through deep square leg, and that'll be another 4. There again, not a particularly bad delivery, just great execution from Jones. Full swing of the bat, fully committed, timed nicely, and yeah, deep square leg. Deep square leg, deep mid wicket, I should say. It went straighter than that. So Jordan's running in again to Jones. Ball's wide outside the off stump. This time the good stop by the fielder at point. Was it Livingston? I couldn't see, but he was unlucky there, Jordan, because he hit the fielder. A yard either side, and that's racing to the boundary. Good fielding by England. Last ball of the over from Jordan. He's gone for 14 already in this over. Jones on strike. A slower, wide delivery that's mid. Didn't time it. That'll be a single. Mid-off just picks that ball up. Good over there for Scotland. Scotland move on to 49 for none. 6 overs gone. Completely different first innings from South Africa and Sri Lanka yesterday. So Jones has raced on to 29 now from 19 deliveries. It looks like there's a bit of rain about there as well in the back of that shot. Power play is finished. So it's going to be Jones taking strike from Ali. Pitches it outside off stump. Plenty of width there. Push through the covers for a single. Over, not covers. There's rain in the air. Let's hope it doesn't get any heavier. Muncie on strike. Oh, it's looking quite heavy, that rain. Ali comes in, pitches it up full length. Little defensive push for another single. They're going to have to go off here, surely. Yeah, that's coming in heavy now. Yeah, and the covers are coming on. So that came in quickly, did that rain. 51 for none, Scotland, from 6 overs and 2 deliveries. Munzie on 18 from 19 deliveries, but Jones is on 30 from 20. The covers are coming on quickly here. Good job from the ground staff. Hopefully, because the breeze that's there, it's just going to blow through, and we'll be playing again pretty shortly. Although it's coming down quite heavily, that rain at the minute. But it didn't take too long there, and they've got the covers over the square, which is the main objective. Play interrupted due to rain. That's come on the big scoreboard. The umbrellas are out now. Doesn't look too cold though. Everybody's still in t-shirts and sat under an umbrella. Blimey. That's some rain that's coming in now. Good start from Scotland, that's for sure. Definitely been positive since they came out from the start. I've just seen some of the highlights of the shots that have been played. You know, they've played a couple of false shots, but they've had the luck. You know, the ball goes high, but it falls in between the fielders, and you make your own luck in this game, I would say. And they've certainly played more quality shots than false shots. I think overall of the innings have probably been about 3 or 4, maybe 4 or 5 false shots. Obviously, Mark Wood had a catch that was not given because he bowled a no ball. We've had damage to a solar panel on the roof as the ball bounced off it and out of the ground. Jordan got absolutely smashed in that over, 1 over, 2 dot balls, and he still gave away 15 runs. I think we'll have some. I think we'll have some nuts why there's a little bit of a break in play. Don't forget to use the chat. Quick shout out to our stream sponsor, jalexpetproducts.co.uk. Use the promo code Jimmy James and get a 5% discount on all online orders. If you've not done so already, is it Pakistan and India? Is that tomorrow? We'll have to be, or tomorrow. It's India and Ireland tomorrow, Wednesday the 5th of June, 2:30 p.m. GMT. If work allows, we'll try and do some coverage of that. As things are, the rain's coming down now, and it is really coming down. It's almost like monsoon. As long as the wicket can stay dry, I think we're laughing. I mean, there's people still in the swimming pools there drinking away, so it tells you what the temperatures are like. Just hoping there's no thunder and lightning about with all the umbrellas that I can see. Hopefully it's not too much of a delay. Seeing as no one's in chat, I'm going to rest my voice for a little bit. Lots of nuts. Smell chicken cooking. I hope we're having a roast chicken dinner. I wonder if there's any football on tonight. Any good international friendlies? Let's have a look. There's Switzerland and Estonia. Romania, Bulgaria. That could be all right. Italy and Turkey, 8 o'clock. Portugal, Finland, Ireland, Hungary. Austria and Serbia. You've also got the big debate. If you're in the UK, is it 9 o'clock? Rishi Sunak and Keir Starmer will just both tell you how great they are and how shit the other person is, and then they'll lie about what they're going to do, and then when they get in power, they change everything. Well, things have changed a little bit from what we thought we were going to be able to do, and we're just going to have to shaft you. More taxes. Interest rates will have to go up. It's all right for savers, but not so good for anybody else. Don't forget to use the chat. Let us know what your thoughts are. Have a look around tonight for some live pool championships are on tonight. If you're into your golf, you've got how the Ryder Cup was won in 2002. It was a good year, 2002. That's the year I met Frankie James. And the rest is history, as they say. I won't mind watching Italy-Turkey tonight if I get a chance. Well, I'm going to try and get in the hot tub. Looks like we could. Looks like we could be having some play again soon because the covers are off. It looks like it's blown. That's the good thing about having that strong breeze. Looks like it could have blown over. You got the covers off quickly. You got the covers on quickly, which was the main thing. And now they're off. Fingers crossed we'll be starting. This is a problem of having nobody in the chat. There's nothing really to talk about, is there? We can use filler of what's already happened in the previous 6 overs. But if you're already watching it, what do you want to chat about it for again? The umpires are coming out now, the covers have gone off. Scotland 51 for none currently, and going along nicely. If England can't get a few wickets here, there's every chance that Scotland, if they can accelerate this innings to the close, they could be looking at over 200. I'd be surprised. But that'd put the cat amongst the pigeons, wouldn't it? Because England would have to come out from the off, attack, attack, attack. Good effort there from the groundsman and his band of ground staff, because they got them covers on really quick. There was like a squall that came through, and they got that wicket covered up pretty damn quick. And the square. It's looking a little bit brighter as well there now. It's not looking very bright here in Devon, that's for sure. It's warm, but I'm dry. There's plenty of cloud over. The sheep are out. They're not taking cover. So England, before this rain came, they had, I think it was 62 minutes to complete the innings. So how does that work now? Surely that time will get increased, and it's not a time limited match where they'll reduce the overs. If anyone knows, leave us a comment or let us know in the chat. They're just dragging the rope around the field now on two buggies like cart things, just trying to get the moisture off the top. It'll be interesting though, because as soon as the first ball's bowled, even if the wicket is dry, the outfield is definitely going to still be damp. Garfield Sobers in the crowd, looking fit as a flea. The good news is as well, looking at that, there's plenty of cloud about still, but there's a few gaps in it now, and we can see blue sky. So fingers crossed. It'll be plain sailing to the end of this contest now. I've just seen them bringing another cover on the ground. What's that all about? I'm hoping there's not more rain coming. Maybe that's one that they can put on the wicket and it'll soak up any moisture that's there, but just showing highlights of yesterday's match between Namibia and Oman. If you didn't watch it, It was a fantastic match, went to the super over. It's frustrating, isn't it, when there's a break in play like this? It was just starting to build. The pressure was on the England bowlers. The two Scotland openers were looking to start, just starting to let loose a little bit. And then the rain came. Obviously, we're going to get that contest resume as soon as the players are on the pitch, but the break kind of just releases that bit of pressure on both batsman and bowler. We can get off the field, reset, and get ready to go again. If you're a Scotland fan, you'll be thinking, carry on as we are, boys. More of the same. If you're an England fan, you're hoping, let's get together and have a little bit of a reset and go again. Looking really dark on one side of the field. No, that's disappointing. They're putting the covers back on. It's not raining, but they're putting the covers back on. Why? You can see in the distance rain's on its way, and heavy rain. So that's why they've put the covers back on. Oh, if it's just showing, we're due to restart in 4 minutes. However, there's a cloud. It looks like if you saw that cloud, you'd think Armageddon was on the way. It doesn't look very good, which is why, although there's no rain currently, they're getting the covers back on. And if that hits, I don't blame them. And I definitely wouldn't want to be sat in the crowd with an umbrella if that hits, because it looks like it could have plenty of lightning associated with it. Looks like a fantastic atmosphere there over in Barbados. Some beautiful bodies out there in the pool. Some not so beautiful, but we're all God's creatures. Looks like there's plenty of liquid refreshment being drunk. I was just saying we've got 20 odd minutes in hand before we start losing overs. This wind is now starting to pick up and it's taking umbrellas from tables. There's a parasol just been, blimey, there's a parasol just been whipped out of the ground. And they're now trying to keep these covers on the wicket. The wind's trying to rip it off. I think this match we're going to start losing overs, because if this storm hits, and it looks like it is hitting, even if it lasted for like 60 seconds, 2 minutes, it's going to dump a lot of water that's then going to have to be cleared, and that's not going to happen in 15 minutes now. So there's definitely going to be overs taken off this match, which is a shame, really. The good thing is there's only just over 6 overs gone. And I think Scotland have definitely had the better of that opening 6 overs. Let's have a look what games we've got coming up. Nepal and Netherlands are playing currently, but we'll not talk about that. Uh, Afghanistan and Uganda finish. We won't talk about that because they're more recent games. Don't want to spoil that for anybody. Let's have a look what's coming up on the 5th tomorrow. India and Ireland. Could be a good game, that. Then on the 6th, which will be Thursday, we've got Papua New Guinea, Uganda. These are UK times, midnight. Australia, Oman at 1:30. Then in the afternoon, we've got USA, Pakistan. And at 8 o'clock, Namibia, Scotland. There's also the Vitality Blast, Middlesex, Glamorgan. That begins at 6:15, and Nottinghamshire and Warwick and Worcestershire. That's at 6:30. Amongst yourselves, or myself. Pity there's no one in chat. We'll get there. We'll get there. We're just waiting for this squall to pass over in Barbados. But it's looking like it's going to leave a lot of moisture and a little bit of carnage, maybe, with the winds associated with the wetness. Top up the old Fanta. I get in the hot tub tonight, sort my back. Got a few beers lined up. Some of that Madry. I fancy. Got to concentrate here so I don't pour it everywhere. Just watching some old stuff here. 1999, England, bottom of the rankings. Just waiting for this rain to pass. Anybody in chat want to ask us any questions? Feel free. I'm here alone. We're just watching some old footage of England when they were struggling. Nasser Hussain just took over as England captain, and it's great to watch. But I want to see what's going on in Barbados with this weather. You could see the storm coming in, and it looked biblical. I think if anybody's got a gazebo, they're going to have to be nailing it down good and proper. So as you can see, we've now got to be right back. Rain, stop, play. Hopefully it won't be too long. Fingers crossed anyway, that's what I'm hoping. Well, ladies and gentlemen, after that enormous break that it felt like we've just had, we've now got some more cricket for you. The game's been reduced to 10 overs per team. Just England have got an issue here because each bowler can only bowl 2 overs now, which means Archer and Wood, they've bowled out, they've done. So this is going to, who's it going to suit the most? Potentially Scotland, because they had a good start to the match. But England are going to know from the get go what they've got to do. So catch 22, obviously Duckworth Lewis will come into it as well. So once Scotland finish their innings, we'll know exactly what England's target is. It's going that. Well, I'm going to put a light on here. 1 second. Hopefully that's a little bit better. So I've got a feeling it'll be worth waiting for. And once this live stream's finished, I'll put it up on YouTube and I'll edit out the break in play. So hopefully we're going to have some entertainment now. It looks like the pitch, they've done a good job in keeping the wicket dry and the outfield's looking dry, so that shouldn't be an issue now. Moeen's in to Jones. Jones goes down the wicket and just pushes it back to Moeen. So that's a dot ball. 51 for none, Scotland. Ali in again to Jones. Wide there, plenty of width. That'll be a single. Pushed it through to mid-off. Fielded by Burstow. So we've got 52 for none. 2 balls left in this 7th over. Ali into Munsey. Munsey puts his leg straight down the ground, tries to hit it, I'm not sure where, and it goes up in the air, over Butler's head and lands safe, so that's a single. I think we're going to see plenty of these false shots now. Tried to hoik it down to the backward square leg. Ali comes into Jones, pulls it wide. That flat batted slog through the cover. That'll be a single. So Scotland are 54 for none. 7 overs gone. 3 overs left. I'm wondering who Butler's going to put on now. Munsey's on 19 from 20 deliveries. Jones is on 32 from 23 deliveries. Just before the break, Jones was on fire. Now we're going to have Rashid on. He bowled well the other night, did Rashid, when England played Pakistan in a friendly before, well, it was the last T20 match, wasn't it? Of the 4 match series where only 2 were played. But he bowled well, so we'll see what he does here. He runs into Jones. Jones smashes it right down the ground, and that'll be just over the boundary for, I'm pretty sure that was a 6. It was a 6. So just one stride down the ground and played off the front foot, straight over Rashid's head, was straight as an arrow, 75 metres, 6. Landed about 2 metres over the boundary ropes. Rashid's in again to John, bowls it wide. That flat batted slash through the covers, but finds a fielder, so that'll just be a single. So 7 off this over already. 61 for none. Rashid comes in, bowls it onto Munsey's pad. Did that hit the glove? There's an appeal there from Butler. It came off the pad, and did it hit the glove? You've got 8 seconds left. They are going to review this. So Rashid bowled the ball onto Munsey's pad. He tried to sweep it onto the leg side. It hit the pad and popped up, and Butler caught it, but it's just whether it caught the glove. If I'm honest, England didn't look too excited about it, but they've decided to review it. May as well, I guess. We're just getting a slow-mo of it now. I couldn't see anything from that slow-mo. This one might be a little bit better. So it hit the pad and the arm. It's just whether it hit the glove before it hit the pad. So there's no bat involved, it's just whether there's glove involved, which there's not initially, but then when it bounces up off the pad, did we get any glove that... Not out. I don't see how that's out. Not out for me. 61 for none, Scotland. 7 overs, 2 balls gone. Yeah, England have lost a review there. No biggie. So Rashid runs into Munsey. Reverse sweep and smashes it through what was cover for 4. Just smashed it. Premeditated. Reverse sweep. So it looks like it's gone through leg, but it's actually cover. And it bounced about a metre in front of the boundary, almost 6 there. Great shot from Munsey. Premeditated, you could tell with his stance. So 6-1.4. Rashid into Munsey again. Does it exactly the same shot. This will be going for 6. Rashid knew... Munsey didn't hide what he was going to do, and he bowled it wider outside the off stump, almost to the point where if Munsey had stood still, it would have been a wide, but it didn't stop him. Hit it almost on the half volley, 84 metres, reverse slog sweep, 6. Smashed it over deep cover, although it should be deep mid-wicket, but the last ball comes in. An orthodox sweep there, that'll just be a single. Scotland 72 for none, 8 overs gone. Munsey's on 30 from 24. Jones is on 39 from 25. So 2 overs left. Who comes on now? Who's still got overs? Revised playing conditions. Match reduced to 10 overs per side. Power plays 3 overs. Scotland resume at 51 for none, which we've done. Final target will be DLS revised. 5 bowlers can bowl a maximum of 2 overs. So everything will pan out once Scotland finish their innings. And what a good innings this is. It's a shame, really, that it's been weather affected, but not a lot you can do about it, and you can only play the game that's put in front of you. So Jordan's going to bowl this over. He got smashed in his first over for 15. Jordan took him to town. So we'll see what happens here. This first ball, it's Jordan runs in. Munsey on strike. Swing and a miss. Straight through to the keeper, so that'll be a welcome dot ball from Jordan there. Munsey took a stride. Jordan's bowling across him, and he took a stride towards his off stump, looking to smash it over the leg side. But swing and a miss. Butler takes it in his gloves, thankfully. Jordan's running in now to bowl his second delivery. Munsey on strike. Takes a little bit of pace off it, bowls it on his pads. Smashed for 6. Over deep square. Munsey's a big hitter, and it's okay bowling it on his pad and taking a bit of pace off it, but he's so powerful, and he middled that 61 metres. I mean, his hand came off the bat at the end of the shot, but he's still got the power to go for 6. Deep backward square leg there. Scotland move on to 78 for none. Jordan in again. Munsey waits, opened his stance up. Another slug, sweet one-handed. He'll get a single for that. Just through, hit it through mid-wicket. Because that throw came back in, it hit a foothold or something and almost bounced over Butler's head. Just watching it again now, coming in. Yeah, it did. Just off the, man, there's 2 fielders backing Butler up, so no problem. But, yeah, that took off. Scotland, 79 for none. 8 overs and 3 deliveries gone. Jordan's just making sure his field's in the right order, in the right positions where he wants everybody. Jones is waiting now. He took Jordan to town before the break. Good line, good length. Pushes it back to Jordan, so that'll be a dot ball. Gave Jordan no room there. Not what Jordan could do with it without playing an absolute cowboy shot. Two balls left in this over. Scotland 17-9 for none. Jones on strike. Jordan runs in. Bowls at the pads. It hits the pad, and short third man will stop that for a single. Good bowling there from Jordan. 80 for none. Scotland, 1 ball left in this Jordan over. Munsey's on 37. Jones on 39. Jordan turns, both face 27 deliveries, funnily enough. Munsey on strike. Jordan runs in. Puts it Yorker length, but wide of off stump. That could be out, actually. They went for 2. And I think it could be out. I think Jones kind of dawdled his way, thinking it was a safe two and he'd done the hard work, but it was a direct hit from the boundary throw. I think he might be in trouble there. We're just having a look on the big screen. Decision pending. He kind of his back got stuck in the ground and dropped. He's lucky he got his foot in. He was he would have slid his bat in and been comfortable, but his bat got stuck in the wicket, came out of his hand, but luckily his next stride was in, so he'll be safe. Not out, so he's lucky there. So the last over is going to be bowled by Rashid. Is the rain coming down again? I do hope not. It is. It's raining again. Rashid's going to bowl this last over. Scotland 82 for none. Jones on strike. Moves over to the left hand, to his right hand side to cover his off stump. Rashid follows him out there. And it's a single with the flat bat driven out to long off. So Rashid will be happy with that single. The problem he's got now is that Munsey's on strike. He's opened his stance up already, and we know this is going to go on the leg side. No, we don't. He tries a reverse sweep. But the ball, it didn't bounce at all. And Butler did well to stop it going. Stop it going for byes, actually. Caught it with his knee. Rashid to Munsey again. Munsey waits, hoiks it over leg side, but didn't quite time it well. He thumps the bat, and Livingston throws the ball in. That'll be a single. He said, "Oh, fiddlesticks there," did Munsey. 84 for none. 3 balls left in the innings. Jones on strike. Rashid runs in. Pulls it out wide. Pulled to to long on. That'll just be a single. And this time Jones hits his thigh with his hand. Frustration for the Scottish batsman. 2 balls left. Scotland 85 for none. Munsey on strike now. Rashid comes in. Tries a reverse sweep again, but hits it to mid-off. That'll be a single. Good over this for Rashid. It's confusing with the reverse sweeps, what's onside and what's offside. Last ball of the innings coming up. Jones on strike. That's he saw Jones moving there and then stopped his run and nothing happened. So we'll see what Jones does this time. Rashid coming in again for the final delivery. Jones moved to his off stump. Pings it to the leg side there for 4. The innings finishes 90 for none, Scotland, from the 10 overs. Good effort from the batters there, because to be honest, the way they went about the innings from the start didn't change after the rain delay. So bravo to Scotland there. Proper good effort from the batsmen. We'll find out now what this target's going to be for England. So 90, it's going to be over 100, isn't it, with the Duckworth-Lewis. Caught it a bit low on the bat, that last delivery, did Jones, but it still went for 4. Hit well. Rashid looks disappointed. And the covers are coming on again. Rain, rain, go away. So England are going getting a cup of tea and an orange now, and then there'll be Munsey 41 from 31 deliveries, Jones 45 from 30 deliveries. Proper good effort there from Munsey and Jones. They took England to task at times in that innings. I'm just hoping now that this rain stays away, and the time, what are we, almost 7:30. I'm hoping we can get I'm hoping we can get England. They're putting the big cover on as well. That's not looking too good. Which is disappointing. I want to go and get in the hot tub with Frankie James in a minute. Get a couple of beers. Then get some a late tea down me. Back to work tomorrow. All good though. Got to be thankful you're working. There's plenty who want jobs now. There's plenty who aren't working and don't want jobs as well. I don't know how that works, but these are the modern times we live in. Yeah, hopefully that's just a precaution. The cover's coming on while England are getting ready, but it's just a bit more concerning. Oh, it's okay if you put the wicket covers on, but when you start putting the big cover on, that makes you think that there's maybe more rain coming and harder rain. But we'll find out in a moment, that's for sure. Once this match is over, like I said earlier, I'll cut out the rain delay because there's nothing going on in chat, so it's not like we were talking about anything. It was just a black screen that says, "Be right back. Rain stops play. Live chat is open." But unfortunately for me, there's nobody in chat, so there's no point just waffling on about nothing, is there? You may as well just cut it out, which is what I'll do. I'm good like that, you see. Somebody messaging me about Scrabble. Aye. It's a bit over goes over my head, Scrabble. Not good at spelling for a start off, which is a bit of a drawback if you're going to have a game of Scrabble, I would imagine. Just saw Sam James when that break was in. He's over from Canada, so he popped in to say hello. It was nice to see him. He's back the middle of June. Good looking bloke. So any young fillies out in Canada, Sam's single and he's looking for love now. I'm interested to know what this Duckworth-Lewis target's going to be for England. The rain's back, sadly. Yeah, the umpire stood out there with it under his umbrella now. Let's hope there's no lightning about. Not too many glum faces in the crowd, though. I think everybody's enjoyed a beer and a bit of music and some food and a good time. And the Caribbean doesn't have that vibe of having being downhearted, does it? Or it's a case of turn that frown upside down. Let's have a great time, as it should be. Should be like that the world over. We should all be happy that we're fit and healthy. And if we're not fit and healthy, at least we're alive. Trying to see if this weather's set for the night or don't look brilliant. Does not look good. If the rain comes and they're gonna call it, I mean, there's people out on the pitch warming up. It's not like it's freezing, is it? But that rain is too heavy to be playing in. Yeah, I wish they would give us the current target for England, Duckworth-Lewis. I don't think I don't think it's going to be a quick start. This, off the looks of things. So I'm going to go and empty my bladder. I'll put it on to be right back. And fingers crossed, we'll have an update soon. Stay with us if you don't mind, but I understand if you don't want to hang around. But we'll try and this evening edit out the breaks. Not much fun, is it? Let's be honest, watching a blank screen. But I do need to go and void my bladder of urine. We'll be back shortly. So, the bad news is the weather has beaten everybody. Might not be too bad news for England because Duckworth Lewis adjusted. England would have been chasing, I think it was 109 from 10 overs. And so I'm not sure they would have fancied that against Scotland. Uncanny, really, because this is the first time England and Scotland have played in the T20 international, and the rain spoils it. But nothing you can do about these things. So match abandoned, and that'll go down as I'm sure the points will be shared between the two sides. How important that'll come at the end of the group stages. Hopefully, it's not going to make a difference, but you never know. So match abandoned. We'll cut out all of the blank screen with a be right back. Rain stop play, but it's a bit of a no result and a disappointment. Quick shout out to the stream sponsor, jalexpetproducts.co.uk. Use the promo code Jimmy James and get a 5% discount off all online orders. If you don't mind, please hit in subscribe. It'd be greatly appreciated. If you can give us a thumbs up and click the notifications bell, then you can keep abreast of what we've got coming up. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have some more cricket for you. I think it's India and Ireland. We'll be back soon. Join us.